Hello YouTube! Right now I'm sitting in front of a brand new keyboard. This over here is a Roland BK5. This did not come with the bundle with the PSR. What I did is I made a deal with my friends at the music store and I got this, and also I got a Korg M3. Brand new. M3 module I should say. But this keyboard blew me away. I'm going to turn it on, and while it's loading up I can explain about it. You have over 1,000 sounds on here. You have over 400 accompaniments. You have 4 variations. You have 4 intros, 4 endings, and 4 different fill-ins on here. It is incredible. And plus, with the variations on, like if you did, like, say for instance, a major chord, that's one variation. If you did a minor, it's another. And if you did a 7th, it's another. So no matter what, this keyboard changes depending on the chord structure that you have on here. Another thing that it has, of course it has 61 keys, but also 128 note polyphony. You have 2 headphones, and it's super light. Look at that. I'm carrying it with one arm. So it doesn't even weigh a thing. You also have a video output, which is, when you hook it up to the video screen, is actually color, even though the screen is black and white. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the voices today. And this is going to be like probably a 3-part video. So let's start with our first voice, which is the natural piano, which is their grand piano, and it sounds like this. Hit that sustain, you get a long sustain tack on there. I'm playing from the original speakers. I'm not hooked up to any amplifiers or anything. You have other pianos if you want, like an upright piano. Here's a nice little dark piano. It's called a European pianoforte, which just sounds like. Not bad for what it does. You also have other different kind of pianos. If I skip around and press the category button multiple times, you have the vintage EP, which actually sounds like this. Now, if I press different harmonics, you get a different tone on there, which is really neat. You also have EPs with effects, so if you have Fraser ones, the action I'm still trying to get used to. As I said, I'm used to an 88 key piano action on here, which is really neat. If I wanted to act like a DX7 FM pianos, alright, jump around to the organs. Now, if you wanted a really nice B3, here it is. What about your Leslie? You don't have to hold the keys down. You can still press the sustain pedal and it'll hold as long as you like. There's some other B3s on here that I like. Like there's one over here called B3 has come. It's good jazz and everything like that. So if I go... And there's one that blew me away, which is pretty cool. It's called the 60s organ, like for a FISA kind of thing. That is unbelievable. Plus you have other organs. This one over here, that it's called actually a rotary organ. So if you press very softly, and if you press hard, that was actually introduced in a G800 keyboard when it first came out. Okay, let's go to the electric guitars. Here's a nice, very warm drive, what they call it, Stratocaster. And it sounds just like this. So if I press hard, I get more of a strumming action. That is cool. You have jazz guitars on here. If you want it, you can have a nice clean Strat on here. So it's going to sound like a... Dynamic mutes. Not only that you have electric guitars, you also have basses. But before I show you that, let me show you like the feedback guitar. Nice and clean. You also get like Telecasters. So that is a Telecaster right there. And if I wanted different effects on a guitar, you get the scrape noise, basses. A lot of good other stuff on here. Okay, let's go to the acoustic guitars. Acoustic guitars, here's a nylon. Can't play acoustic guitar really on this kind of keyboard and the way how it's laid out, but let me try it again. That was terrible what I just did. You also have different kinds of other guitars on here, like if you wanted a steel string guitar, which sounds like... Not bad. Here's another acoustic guitar right here. Has actually the harmonics. Mandolins. So you can either get a regular mandolin or a mandolin trem. This is what a mandolin trem sounds like. And I think you can give that like that. That sounds more like a mandolin. You have different kinds of strings on here, so it sounds like this. Right now I'm in a string category and I'm already up to like 160. That's the sound number on here. Suspense strings on here. Not bad. Okay, jump around a little bit. You got slow tremolo. This is really cool. Now, if I keep on jumping around, I get something like a harp. And I get different kinds of harps. So here's another one. And here's a violin X. Different kinds of pizzicatos on here. Not bad. Another thing that it has on here in this category, which I really like, it has different kind of orchestra hits, which is really cool. And it has a jazz scat. So say for instance if you wanted like vocals in the background, you can actually have it. Like take 6. A rich choir. Really neat, right? Okay. Jump around to tenor sax. Here it is. Okay. If I wanted more breathier. Excuse me. Not bad. Not bad at all. Baritone sax. Good. Growl sax. You also got other kind of stuff right here, so if you wanted Africa brass. I wish you could play that song Africa, which is really cool. Octave brass. Now, I was reading a lot of reviews on this keyboard. It kind of seems a little tinny because of the little speakers that it has on here. But once you hook it up to a big sound system, it's really, really nice. Here's a brass fa. Okay, let's go into synthesizers. That's called a big lead. You have so many stuff on here. I'm going to jump around and I'm going to go straight into the drum kits. because I know we don't have too much time on this one video. But here comes the drum kits right here. If I play those, you have different kind of flams. Nice long sustain. Plus different harmonics on the drums. So plus, if I go into, say, for instance, I think it's like the V. Here we go. Right here, you have different kind of harmonics of the percussion. So if I press this off. Now, one thing that, if you do have a BK5 and you don't know about this, if you press numeric key and hold it down, you get the octave, and you can go octave up. So you have more drum sounds. And you have a whole bunch of stuff on here. So say for instance if I go to the rock. Different kind of cymbal effects, and you get different kind of drumming effects too, which is really cool. I found out that a lot of the V drum sounds are in here, so you know you can get carried away with it. Anyway, join me in my next video, and I'm going to talk about the styles. Thank you very much.